Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome in. Thank you for being here and sharing your beautiful energy. I've already cleared your space and I'm sharing from my heart for the highest good of all. I invite spirits of the light for whatever messages they'd like to send through me. I found this outside and I thought it might mean something to you. Oh, can you see that? It says hog and then it's got an eagle above it. I'm sure this is an image of something of significance for somebody out there. So whoever you are, I'd love to know what this significance is for you. I want to say it's maybe like a motorcycle image. Makes me think of a Harley. So I don't know if that might be the case. That's a lot of cards. I'm going to take them because that's just what I feel like I'm supposed to do. And I'm going to get a couple of these. I think I've got the deck upside down. No, maybe not. I don't know why I just was led to just turn that right over. Dive under the surface. Rainbow. Dive under the surface. Yeah, I'm going to get a card for each of these. So I was strongly feeling that I needed to do a reading today. I'm not sure who out there is needing to hear something. Whoops, these fell on the floor. Okay. I'm going to get one from the Whispering Woods. Hope you're doing well today. I'm going to put this right there. I'm Laura. I'm really glad that you're here. And I'm honored to do this reading for you. I'm interested to see how it's going to turn out. It's always interesting to see. So we first have the Rainbow card. And I can't remember if I said, but this is the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. Here's the book. The Rainbow. So there's good fortune and good luck. It's quickly moving into your life right now. And you may already be in a place of good fortune and good luck. And it's just thinking of the motorcycle. They move really fast, in and out of traffic really quickly. That's kind of what I'm getting with this. Like, it's just really swift movement. This is a parrot, I believe, or a parakeet. I'm not really sure, but I think that's a parrot. Very smart birds. So the colors of the rainbow always makes me think of the chakras. I feel like I should get a chakra card as well for this reading. The chakras are really important in my readings. And working on those is kind of like a continual thing. It's not something that you do once and it's done. It's, you know, things come up and we have to work with those throughout our lifetime. And I made this little deck for the chakras, and I'm going to get a card from it as well. So, working on your chakras, this makes me think of the chakras spinning. They should be spinning clockwise. So, I don't know if you've ever had that checked or looked into that. Got the number 41, the number 5, which is change. So yeah, positive, rapid change coming in. dive under the surface with the whale. There's a lot going on under the surface. There's a lot of support for you. This is the number 91. So the number 10, another new beginning. There's a lot of new beginnings with these readings so far on this channel. A lot of people starting new things. So this is fast, good luck coming in with this new change, this new beginning. Are you maybe starting a business? So the ghost dance with number 22. You may be seeing 222 a lot. 22, 22. Just the number 2. And that's about being able to harness this potential that's coming in, this good luck. But the ghost dance card is about the past having the potential to cause some problems for you during this, and to get hooked back into things from the past, ghosts in your mind that may be telling you things about this new opportunity that are trying to hold you back, because this is like giving me self-sabotage vibes. The fact that the colors in this card are so muted, it lets us know that this is definitely long ago past. Stories still playing in your mind that are long ago. They're not part of your life now, but they're still faintly there. And they may be coming up when you feel the most confident, like when you're stepping out, stepping into this, leading confidently in this new direction. And that's when you hear these ghosts, whispers of the past. Yep, the Time Master and the number 57. You could be 57 years old. Here's the infinity symbol. This Time Master is really intense. With this new opportunity, there's this old story that you have of you have to get it all done right now. You have to hurry up and get it done. You have to have all the answers. You have to know every step. But that actually hinders you from being in the flow and moving forward quickly. It slows you down. And this doesn't have to be done quickly. When you start something, a lot of the time, there's this idea that it has to start off and it has to just all unfold right then and there. And that's often not the case with something that's going to be successful, is it comes in slower. And so I feel like that's an obstacle, is dealing with this Time Master, which I feel like is a part of you, an internal, one of those ghosts. And that one, this Time Master ghost, is one of the stronger ones from your past. It could be an old caregiver's voice in your head. It could be like an old teacher, an old boss that's still playing in your head. And yeah, so if you give it attention, or if you believe that it's still real, it will go from this muted old ghost and it will gain power. So I feel like that's a challenge here as you're dealing with this luck and this rainbow that you're moving towards quickly. The challenge is dealing with these energies here. The drum, number 15. This is an interesting card. It's like this person is very armored up. You can barely see them underneath all of this costume. So you definitely have something to show the world here, something important. And look, the circles repeating in these cards. So this is the opportunity. This is you, but you're still quite armored up and a bit resistant to believing that you can really move forward with this. A lot of this armor and layering needs to come down. It could be that using a drum could be helpful, and you can get practitioners to help you with that. They can use drumming. You can listen to it on YouTube. You could do it yourself if you have a drum. But getting to the root of why these voices are still haunting you. Yeah, so that makes sense of why we need to dive deeper. Because at first I was like, well, okay, we've got the good luck opportunity coming in and it's coming in fast. What are we diving deep for? But these are supportive energies here with you in the water. These are people who can be with you on an emotional level. I'm feeling Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Look, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Maybe you have friends who are those signs or water sign friends. Maybe you need some water sign friends. But they're able to be with you in this. This could be aspects of yourself, 3 different aspects of yourself. And here we have 3 aspects kind of you as well. We've got the ghosts from the past, the time master, who's the strongest of the ghosts from the past, and then this version of you that's still pretty armored up against accepting that this good luck is yours to claim, this rainbow. So yeah, you're coming up out of the emotion, the water, to take this chance. Look at the way that these two, can you see how they're like, look, this is fast moving, woo, out of the water and diving up fast, and this is moving so quickly. Like, it makes me think of a story I heard about someone who writes poetry, and it made so much sense to me. And I think it's a famous person who said that, like, the stories, the poetry come in, like, think of it on a large field, and there's the words and the poetry, and you're standing in the field, and it's looking for who it's going to land with, who's going to be there to receive it. And if you're not ready for it and believe that you're worthy of it, it can pass you by. And then it's moving so fast and you're chasing it and you're trying to grab it by the tail, like to bring it back in. So this is about being able to ride this opportunity as it's coming in for you. And yeah, I was just really feeling strongly these ghosts of the past, they're of the past, and they're not even yours, but you've really armored up with them. You've really taken them on. You really believe in a lot of this stuff that you're still carrying. So what else? Steady on, the tortoise. Yeah, so that's what I was saying about this is coming in quickly. So something's been being offered to you. And you have this idea that you have to move on it so quickly. And that's not really the case. It's that trusting that it's yours and that you are able to receive it, but knowing that not every step is going to be known. Not every single not every single thing is going to be already laid out, and it's slow and steady. Keeping your home base. The turtle carries his home on his back, a place where he can retreat when he needs to. But there's still all this camouflage. See? You're still very camouflaged. There's a fear of being seen. There's a fear here of being seen. So what are you afraid of, or who are you afraid is going to see you? And what would happen if they did? You're not hurting anybody. You're just living your life. You're living it in the best way for you. You're following your path. You're following your dreams. And because of that, you're being offered this rainbow. And you have these supportive aspects of you, or these supportive friends with you, this community who's willing to go deeper with you if you're ready, if you will trust that you can let go of these and you can begin to unarmor yourself. Navigate life with determination. The red salmon, look at this again. We've got the same energy of the 3 here. And there's 2 more up here, but there's the 3 that are still, yeah, again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And there's this that you're moving towards. But you're not letting go of this. This is going to stay part of your life. You're navigating life with determination, steady on. Steady, slow and steady wins the race. And the salmon are very determined, and they know by instinct what they need to do, and they will go against very difficult circumstances, which is this. This is a difficult circumstance, and they're determined. So this is not overcomable. This is just, and right now, it's still pretty subdued, but as you move into this, it will pick up pace. If you need a practice to keep this at bay, whatever that is for you. Stand up for yourself. Spotted skunk. Stand up for yourself. He's doing a handstand. That's very difficult for a skunk. You know what I mean? So I feel like I'm sorry to say this, but I feel like you're making this harder than it needs to be. And I'm not blaming you, because I understand it's really difficult. And when people say, oh, just get over it, or oh, just don't do that, or what, that's not helpful. These things are powerful. And this armor is built over a lifetime. You're not even aware you're doing it when it's happening. It's just, it happens one piece at a time. Like this turtle, he's just built this, he's carrying all of this extra stuff that he's collected over his lifetime. And look, he's even got this extra house on top. It's like he's afraid his house that he's carrying isn't enough, but it is enough. You are enough. And I'm just noticing this egg here also. It could be like the full moon, but this looks like a turtle's egg. So it is, like I was saying, the beginning coming in quickly, this new beginning. And the turtles, when they hatch, so this is a common tortoise. I'm just hearing sea tortoise and how their babies are kind of on their own. And I'm just feeling that. So whoever these ghosts are, they've left you. They're not with you anymore, just the voices. So don't make it harder than it needs to be. Stand on all 4 feet. The skunk, it's like, why is he making it harder than it needs to be? Stand up for yourself. Do it in the way that's natural for you. Just be yourself, and when people say that, it can be frustrating. Just be yourself. When you're in a situation like this and there's this much armor, it takes a while to peel this back to know who is myself. So, yeah, just not making it harder than it needs to be. Stand up for yourself. Okay, we're going to get the chakra cards. Look at that. The throat chakra. Communication, expression, creativity. Standing up for yourself. So, this opportunity that you have here, it has to do with talking, speaking your truth. That's going to be important. The throat chakra. Okay, and then we have the heart chakra. So the throat and the heart chakra. The 5th and the 4th chakras. I have compassion for myself and for those around me. I let go and I do not give my power away to those involved. Forgiveness is a gift I give to myself. I forgive myself for things I feel I could have done differently in the past, and I remind myself that my response could not have been any more evolved than it was at that time. I am compassionate to those in need, as this shows them that they are not alone. I practice this by listening, sharing, understanding, and being of service. This new opportunity could have something to do with a service business where you're going to be sharing your voice as well. And I feel like there's a lot of thinking about past mistakes and are they going to impact this new opportunity? And they're not, as long as you quiet the time master and these ghosts in your mind. And you continue to do this work to peel back the layers of who you actually, and uncover who you actually are. And don't make it harder than it needs to be. Do what comes naturally to you. You have a unique voice, a unique set of skills. Nobody in the world is like you. So trust that what you have to offer is valuable. Time. Yup, time. Embrace in the dewdrops of life before they disappear with the morning sun. So I feel like that's a reminder of this opportunity won't wait forever. That is true. But let it be a soft embracing of time. Let it be a flow of what works for you. Lean into this with what is most natural for you. So Don't stand on your head when you just need to stand on your 2 feet. Just flip upside down and stand up. So I feel like that's the message. Anything else? Let's get one of these from the universe. What message from the universe, please, could be helpful as a closing message for this reading? Thank you, Spirit. Happiness is your birthright. And here we have these spheres, which we have so many in this reading. And that's right. Happiness is your birthright. Let go of these hungry ghosts from the past. This strict time master that's in your mind now. Let go of him. Don't let him control you. Do what comes natural for you. Trust yourself. Happiness is your birthright. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.